You can use the Offset tool to copy or move a selected element, such as a duct, pipe, or cable tray, a specified distance perpendicular to its length. You can offset a single element or a chain of objects, such as a chain of connected ducts. To illustrate this tool, I'll first start the Duct tool and then sketch a few ducts. I'll create a horizontal duct, an angled duct, and then another horizontal duct. The most effective way to make parallel copies of the angled duct is to use the Offset tool. To offset an object, on the Modify ribbon, in the Modify panel, click the Offset tool. Notice that in the status bar, Revit indicates that you need to select a wall or line to offset. You can also press the Tab key to select a chain of elements. Also, on the Options bar, you can specify the offset distance either graphically or numerically. You can simply move the object or select the Copy checkbox to make a copy. For example, if I want to create a copy of the angled duct at a specific distance, in the Options bar I can select the numerical option. Then, in the Offset field, I'll type 10 feet or 3,000 millimeters in the metric file. Then I'll move the cursor over the angled duct. As you can see, Revit shows me a dashed line indicating the position of the new duct. The location of the cursor determines where the offset will be placed. If I move the cursor over one side of the duct will be offset to that side. If I move the cursor over the other side of the duct will be offset to the other side. Once the preview is located at the desired position, simply click to offset the object. Realize that the Offset command remains active and you can continue copying objects at the specified offset distance. If you want to offset multiple chained objects, move the cursor over an object, and then press the Tab key. Revit will highlight the chain of objects. For example, I'll move the cursor over a duct, and press the Tab key. Notice that all three ducts and the fittings are highlighted and I can see the preview is toward the outside. When I click, all three ducts are offset at once. You can also use the graphical method to specify the offset. In the Options bar, I'll select the Graphical Radio button. Notice that in the status bar, I can see that Revit is now prompting me to select a wall or line to offset. I'll click to select a duct. Then, Revit prompts me to click to enter the offset start point. And I can pick a point anywhere in the drawing area. As soon as I do, I can see a preview of the copied duct, and a listening dimension appears. Now, I can simply move the cursor, or I can enter a specific value. For example, I'll type 10 feet or 3,000 millimeters and press Enter. As soon as I do, the duct is offset the distance I specified. Notice that the new duct remains parallel to the previous duct. There are a few restrictions when using the Offset tool. You cannot offset elements in a view perpendicular to their movement plane. For example, you cannot offset a duct horizontally in an elevation view.